Hi students, today we are going to understand a very interesting story in our course book. Name of the story is The Cop and the Anthem, written by O. Henry. Today I have explained very shortly summary of this story. Soapy was a man who was jobless as well as homeless. He was getting restless because of the signs of approaching winters. These signs were that birds were moving to the south, trees shedding leaves, and men had a desire for new warm clothes. These signals made him fearful of the approaching winters. As such, he had a desire for shelter during the winter period. He came to choose Blackwell's island prison instead of other places like the Southern Skies or Bay of Naples. Soapy's attempt for going to Blackwell Island prisons. Then Soapy made attempts to get himself arrested. His first plan was to eat at a fine restaurant and then say that he had no money. Soapy thought that these would send him to Blackwell's prison for 3 months. With this plan in mind, Soapy came to a restaurant where only the wealthy people came every evening. The head waiter saw the broken shoes of Soapy and forced him out. Hence, his first attempt was failure. Second attempt, Soapy then came to a second restaurant after eating the food there. Soapy said that he had no money to pay. The waiter then threw him out instead of calling the cops. Third attempt, he had another idea to break a glass window with a stone. Soapy stopped after seeing a policeman arriving there. However, instead of arresting him, the policeman thought wrongdoers don't flee the crime scenes, and hence he didn't arrest Soapy. Fourth attempt, when Soapy discovers a young woman near a policeman, he sees his chance to get into prison. He walks toward the woman in order to harass her, but she behaves as if she wanted to talk to Soapy at the same moment and hangs on to him so much that he must shake her off at the next corner because these attempts fails. Fifth attempt, he behaves as if he were drunk in the proximity of a policeman, but the policeman ignores Soapy because all the policemen had been informed that the students from Yale University are celebrating a party that night. Sixth and last attempt, then Soapy saw an umbrella of a man buying a newspaper. He then came to the decision of stealing it. Soapy then took the umbrella and the man kept following him. Soapy then told him to call the cop who was standing at a corner. The man refused to call the cop because he himself had stolen the umbrella. Soapy then gave up all hopes of getting arrested. Then he stopped in front of the church. Then a sudden change came in his soul. At the moment, Soapy came to the decision of changing his life for the better. He decided to fight the challenges of life. Most noteworthy, Soapy decided to find work From the very next day, just then a cop came there and he asked Soapy that what he was doing there. Soapy then began to argue with him due to his new confidence, but policeman didn't agree. Policeman arrested him because he is not allowed to stand there, and the judge gave him 3 months prison sentence on Blackwell Island. Here is the end of the story. Thanks for watching my video.